Anyway, you might wonder why I'm making so many vlogs from park at the moment. The reason's actually fairly simple. It's just nice to be not tucked in my room editing videos all day long, which is what I do, or running errands. It's nice to go out and about, and one of my big complaints when I lived in another part of Johor, down in Taman, which is near the central area, is that the parks down there were either badly kept, badly maintained is what I mean by that, obviously. So there was really nowhere nice for me to go. I mean, parks are alright, but if when you're walking through the park the chances of tripping and breaking your neck are increased because nobody looks after the paths, if the paths are slippery every time it rains, then it's just, you know, going to the park shouldn't be a dangerous occupation. This is a lovely, peaceful park, maybe because it was done by a building company. This is believed this park was done by Sunway, who are a big developer over here, and probably in return for being able to do the building around here. But it's worth it. I mean, this park is absolutely beautiful. The only downside really to a park in Malaysia is the heat. The heat's the thing that really will drive you away rather than anything else. This is absolutely beautiful, but you ain't going to jog around here 10 times and not be reduced to just a complete sweaty mess. Anyway, so the reason I started doing more park vlogs, park life, call them what you will, park vlogs, is because we still do the restaurants. I don't think I'm very good at them. I mean, I'm not a great food photographer. I'm not very good at explaining food, and I don't really try to go in there and give you a view on the restaurant. But luckily, most of them are just us going out as a family or some friends or my wife or whatever, just to have some food and a drink and a sit down. And I'm inviting you along. You know, I'm not a food review channel. I'm not smart enough to review food. I know nothing about food. Most foods I've eaten here, I've had to wait for my wife to eat them for about a year and make sure she hasn't died from it before I'll try them. I'm not the kind of person that just like picks up the strangest looking thing and sticks it in my mouth. I still do the moles, but obviously there's a limited number of moles, and to be honest, I don't enjoy doing them. I do them for the simple reason I get views, and then I'm hoping those views will lead people to check out my other stuff. I do have more moles to check, obviously. South Key Mega Mall will be opening soon. That'll be a good one. I need to go back and do Capital City 21, and see if that's improved in any way, shape or form. I think I need to do a new KSL one. I don't think I've been to KSL. No, sorry, not KSL. I mean JBCC Comps. I haven't been there for a long time. I've never done Sutura Mall. I ought to go down there and do that for you. And I've never done an Ion at Bukit Indah, although it's not a very good mall anyway. So I'm going to keep doing them. Obviously we do the travel vlogs whenever I travel, and I have to travel every 3 months at the moment because of the visa I have here is only a visitor's visa, a 90-day visa. So we'll be going to Taiwan. In fact, by the time you see this, I might already be in Taiwan. Depends when I put it out, I guess. My first ever visit to Taiwan, we decided as we're probably going to be moving from Asia in the next 1 to 2 years, we're looking to move completely the other side of the world. We decided it's time to quickly check out some of those other places that we just haven't done. So Taiwan is one. We're off to Taiwan. I want to go back to India as well, though, before we leave. I think India's a fascinating place, and there's things I want to see and things I want to do. The numbers of views I get are pathetic, really, frankly, for the amount of effort I put in. The internet, YouTube, is a massive number of films every single day being uploaded. Every single second there's thousands probably films being uploaded. So the chances of your little piece of the internet being found are slim, really slim. No matter how good you are at tagging them and you know, you still have to be found. Once you're found by a few people, they tend to sort of self-generate other people viewing them, and you know, if you're lucky, you get people to come back and stuff. But again, you know, the internet's fun. I mean, nobody charges you. It costs money, obviously, to make films, because it takes time. It takes cameras and stuff. but it doesn't cost anything to put them up online really, and if nobody watches them, that's fine, and if loads of people watch them, then that's lovely. That's the way I feel about it anyway. And one of the other things that kind of strikes me about the internet, there's a lot of terrible YouTube channels out there with thousands of subscribers, and there's a lot of genuinely really deserving and top quality video channels, YouTube channels out there with hardly any. So, you know, if you get disheartened, then I think you're probably doing it for the wrong reason. You should do it for the reason that you want to do it. And then if you get plenty of views because you want to do it, then you're on a winner. And if you're doing it for income or something, as a primary income, I think that's a mistake. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd like to get to the stage where I monetize. I'd like to get to the stage where wherever I'm living, my monthly bills, etc., are being paid for by YouTube. An income coming in that will fund a relatively simple but nice lifestyle. This is the Osmo Pocket from DJI, and this is the camera I'm going to be taking to Taipei with me, to Taiwan, and my Canon G7X, because I want to take pictures of things like food or pictures, videos of stuff. Then it's a better quality. I know it's not 4K, but I think it's a better quality for like still, slow moving, not walking stuff. No good for walking. If I'm walking and talking, this is the thing for me. And I hate GoPros anyway, with a passion. And the fisheye thing is to me an abomination, but it does mean you get that wider field of view, and I can definitely see a benefit of that when you're walking along. But I've got on a small selfie stick, or I got on a selfie stick and I've extended it 2 points, which does mean like if carrying it, suddenly it becomes a lot heavier. Although I don't think there's any difference really in holding my hand out. That gets old fairly quick as well. No pussycat here today. Pussycat, I was going to feed the cat, but can't see the cat. When in the mornings I come here, there's usually a little black cat, or a little black and beige cat, and I always forget to bring it food. I brought him one day, and then ever since I've forgotten. And he's a skinny little thing, so I should be trying to support it. So the thing is, before we moved from Taman on Chik to where we are now, which is Taman Molek, I was done with Malaysia. I was absolutely fed up with it. It's just the area. But Taman Molek is fabulous. I'm not really... If I could stay in Malaysia, I would. If it was easier for us to stay here, I would stay here. Just the area we're in, it's fabulous. Just feels like, for like, probably not so much like for kids, but for older people like us, the facilities around here, restaurants, bars, cafeterias, shopping malls, properties, it's all good. It's great. We can go out, drive 5 or 10 minutes in any direction and have bucketfuls of different places to eat. And that, to me, is what life should be about. Get to go out with my wife, enjoy a nice bit of food. Here we go, look at this. Isn't that fabulous? It is. It's fabulous. There are a couple of small monitor lizards in here. Well, I say a couple, I've seen one. Might be the same one I see all over the place. I've only ever seen one at a time. But there's no big ones. Down at Hutan Bandar, I still occasionally used to see some big ones. Ever since I come to Malaysia, we see less and less monitor lizards, less and less monkeys. We're taking all their land. Most of the rivers are polluted to fuck. In fact, as I speak, there's been a big chemical spill in a place nearby here called Pasir Gudang. And my understanding is something like 2,000 plus people have been affected by it. Schools have been closed. My granddaughter's been off school. Schools have been closed. Kids have suffered. Human race really is crap. The Earth will carry on once we're gone, and it'll probably be a lot happier. I don't think the human race are that much of a benefit to the world. I think there's a lot better that could take over once we're gone. Let's start again. Let's have a big meteor. Let's try again, because we're fucking this one up big time. Oh well. Let's go home.
And you've got to be on camera and you really like do it.
Yeah.
Hit that like and subscribe button.